Well, look, man, there we have it, man. There we have it. United did it. Somehow, some way, United managed to win the game in 90 minutes. Because I thought that it would go through penalties. And I'm still saying to myself that, how did Tottenham, based on how good this team is, how talented this team is, let this match slip away? Because I think that's what happened. Tottenham let the match slip away. Because if we go back to my preview, what did I say? I said that Tottenham have to put the chokehold on United early. They needed that second goal. They needed that second goal. So they allowed United to get away with it. And I think the fact that Tottenham were not intense enough and were not aggressive enough and didn't really push even more for the second goal, did not really dominate possession, it allowed United back in the game. United they were literally feeding off scraps because United offensively were crap. Sanchez was playing like a Class B brick. But United slowly found their way. For me, people will say Sanchez is the man of the match. Personally, for me, even if it would not be popular, the man of the match was Eriksen. Eriksen was absolutely incredible in that game. I mean, this guy's eye for a pass, how he distributes the ball, his delivery for the first goal to Delele was amazing. But I think for the whole 90 minutes, for me, Eriksen was the only guy that was playing on that team. I was disappointed because I think Harry Clay and Dele Alli, they started well, and Dembele, but they faded away. And I think as everyone else faded away, Eriksen just kept on pushing and putting quality balls in. And I think for Son, who has been really good this season, I think this was one of his worst games because I think just in this game he really wasn't on it. So I think for United, what it was they got themselves back into they kept themselves in the game, similar to Man City where they were not playing well, they were getting outplayed. But they were like, as long as we keep it at 1-0, let's just keep getting a name. So they were literally just getting scraps, and then key moments. Pogba getting the ball, he sees Sanchez crossfield, beautiful delivery, excellent head of the ball. And in the second half, Tottenham didn't know how to respond. They didn't know how to ascend. So they certainly did not know how to ascend. It allowed United to be like, okay, guys, let's really get into the game now. And the second half was played at United's pace. It was a medium pace. It was a far more tactical, far more bitty. Tottenham did not really have their passing game going. Things were not really connecting. Eriksen couldn't find those spaces, those passes. Davies and your boy Trippier, they were not really getting any cheddar from their fullback. Look, all the fullbacks in this game were complete crap. So I'm sorry, Valencia, Young, Trippier, and Davies, for me they are crap bricks. But so the game was played at United's pace, and United, they were like, fine, let's keep it at it. And again, moments. Could Vom had done better? Perhaps. But remember, one of the hardest saves to make is a save right there on the ground. And I think if he saves, because he doesn't catch that. Even if he saves that, the ball comes out and maybe Lukaku or someone else gets a rebound. But it definitely looked like if Vom should have done better. But I think I was so surprised how light Tottenham were defensively and how they did not even have enough cover and how they allowed both Lingard and your boy Herrera to really double up on that side. But look, for United, I just think it goes back to game management. I think for Mourinho, he's getting a lot out of this guys because I looked at this guys. These guys are not good. I mean, Sanchez again, yeah, he improved in the game. He wasn't great. Pogba again is playing a role he shouldn't really be playing. Who the hell is a guy called Ander Herrera? For me, Lukaku still a brick. He did all right, but I mean, they were pumping balls to him and they were just coming back, and there was hardly any connection through there. But at the same time, what it is, it's a mentality, it's a psychology, and I think tactically, United kept themselves within reach of Tottenham. But the key thing in the second half, it was a slower game that suited United, because I think a fast game on that pitch with the excellent passing and movement that Tottenham had would have killed United. Tottenham were not able to do that, and I think for United, they closed that down, and they forced Tottenham to slow down their game. So I think for Tottenham, they just I think everybody else had to step up. I think there was not enough quality from Ali, Dembele, Trippier, and Son specifically, because Eriksen was giving these guys balls. He was giving these guys balls. And I just think even for Harry Kane as well, it just wasn't fast enough. And I think the one kind of nitpick I'll have of Harry Kane's game, he's a good guy at holding up, he's not sharp enough. That's why I prefer Aguero. it needs to be done quicker and faster. It's too slow. It's too labored to turn. It just takes too slow for him to turn. So I just think that for Eriksen, he didn't have a support cast that was really living up to his level. But at the end of the day, for United, they deserve to win because again, United didn't play well. That's why it's a weird game. It's not like if United were like, oh no, United did not play well. But what United did well was they stopped Tottenham from playing well. So by stopping Tottenham from playing well, it meant that United did not have to do that much dynamic defending. And again, especially in that second half, De Gea had very little to do. And Smalling, who is still a brick. He's still a brick, but maybe he may get a bit, but he's still a brick. So all you guys saying Smalling is on the brick, you're brainless. He's still a brick, but him and Jones definitely kept Harry Kane quiet, as well as Dele Alli as well. So very good for United defensively as a whole. And Uncle Musin is in the final. But briefly on Tottenham, they're just disappointing. I mean, I think specifically for in the second half, very, very disappointing that you know this pitch, you know the stadium, and to not be able to take it into another gear, very disappointed in that. With regards to United, man, look, man, the team is still like patch. It's still a patch job, but I still feel in a final with Mourinho in a final, anything can happen. We expect them to be playing against Chelsea. That's what we expect to happen. But I just think in the final, anything can flip and happen. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.